It's the Midnight Trucking Radio Network. Eric Carley here at Mid-America Trucking Show 2010. Right now joining me is Rick Phillips from Yokohama Tire Corporation. Rick, how are you?
I'm very well. How about you?
Doing pretty good. Welcome to the show. For those who don't know, give us a little bit of background on Yokohama.
Yokohama is seventh largest tire company in the world. We entered the United States in 1969. And as a corporation, in 2017, we'll celebrate 100 years.
Wow.
As a corporation.
Wow,
yeah.
that's exciting. That's exciting. You guys have some recent announcements that really kind of hit home with a lot of drivers right now. Certainly hit home with a lot of the things that are going on here, not just in the United States, but I think globally. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the eco-conscious line from Yokohama. We're talking 4 tires here. Fill us in. Let's talk about the 101ZL.
101ZL is our latest offering for a long-haul steer tire position. Yeah. It's a very challenging position. We have a lot of good competition out there, but we think this is a world-class product that so far has been doing a very good job for us in initial testing. We'll actually launch that tire later this year around September or October probably.
Yeah, and of course, when you say it's more trouble-free and efficient than anything you guys have brought to the market, that speaks in loud volumes to your end user, to the driver out there.
Correct. It goes, the 101ZL is manufactured under our Z Environment process, which encompasses tread design, rubber compounding, casing design, and the actual manufacturing process itself.
Right.
It's something totally unique and different than what we've ever done before.
Let's talk about the 703ZL. What do we need to know?
703ZL is kind of the same concept. It's Z Environment manufacturing. What part of the Z Environment manufacturing process does for us, especially in the 703ZL, is it allows us to put a lot of original tread depth on a tire without sacrificing any of the fuel efficiency.
Right.
Or vice versa. The 703 was the first full 1-inch 32/32 drive tire to earn SmartWay verified technology.
Yeah. And we're talking ultra long mileage here with the 703ZL.
Absolutely. 32/32.
That's huge.
That's the deepest tread out there of anything in the industry.
That's amazing. The 103ZR.
103ZR is a regional offering. Again, same concept with the Z Environment, and it has 23/32, which is very deep, but it's also very fuel efficient, and that's kind of an abnormality. Usually, the more rubber you put on a tire, you sacrifice the fuel efficiency. And with the 703ZL and the 103ZR, we've been able to overcome that.
Well, and those are some terrific challenges that you guys have met there at Yokohama, because the drivers are facing these challenges.
Right.
Of course, with fuel costs inching upward again, back up to $3 a gallon, and we saw it in some regions not too long ago at nearly $5 a gallon. So. That really hurts the end user, whether it's the fleet or the owner operator out there. We felt the pinch there, and of course you want to make sure that you're getting the most out of your tire at the same time. So
Absolutely.
Fuel efficiency and the life of that tire are both important.
Yeah, our numbers tell us that fuel is going to continue to rise.
Yeah.
So fuel efficiency in all products are important, but tires can certainly be a major contributor to saving fuel.
And the fourth in the line is the 501ZA. What do we need to know here?
501ZA, that's our on-off road for tough, severe service applications like construction or ready-mix operations. It does a very good job. Again, certain characteristics that you would normally expect to sacrifice in an on-off-road compound, we've been able to overcome with our Z Environment manufacturing. This tire does a very good job on and off-road.
It's really interesting because we hear a lot about the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency's SmartWay program, but Yokohama has really stepped up to the plate here in meeting some of the standards here for the SmartWay program. Tell us about that.
We have. Actually, Yokohama started the green movement back before it was popular. We started this a few years ago back in Japan and also in the United States.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're SmartWay is going to be very important in the
Yeah.
future. There's even legislation now that started in California. Other states are talking about adopting that also. That
Right.
if SmartWay is a voluntary program,
Sure.
but some of the
Sure.
legislation is not. And
Right.
if you haul certain types of equipment into
Yeah.
California,
Yeah.
you have to have a SmartWay
Right.
certified vehicle.
Right. In fact, California Air Resources Board has kind of led the way in,
Right.
in a lot of this rulemaking and a lot of this legislation. But as you mentioned, the voluntary side of it is this EPA SmartWay program. And what we've learned over the last several years, Rick, is that the trucking industry has gone really kind of out of its way to not only meet these standards but try and surpass them. Why was it so important there at Yokohama?
Well, it's just something that we realized a few years ago that this was going to be important. It's just environmentally responsible also.
Yeah.
We want to keep, it's very challenging to get rid of a tire.
Yeah.
So the longer we can make a tire last, and if we can do that while burning less fuel, then it's just a better fit for everybody.
Let's talk about rolling resistance and how this what drivers need to know when it comes to rolling resistance.
Rolling resistance, several factors. Aerodynamic drag, you get some a lot of rolling resistance from the road surface itself.
Right.
But tires do contribute greatly to that.
Yeah.
And we can do a lot of things, as I mentioned earlier, with tread designs, tread compounds, and casing designs to help overcome the rolling resistance.
Yeah.
Lower the rolling resistance, you lower your fuel consumption.
Yeah, and again, this goes back to being a more efficient operation. Whether we get into the lean times, again down the road, or any time, whether it's economically, you want to make sure that you're on top of your operation, watching every penny. We know that the fleets do this, but the owner operators are out there learning this as well about their own individual businesses, staying on top of these costs, making sure their business is as efficient as possible. What kind of feedback do you get at shows like Mid-America from these drivers? What kind of questions, and have you seen that interest grow as we've seen energy costs rise?
Absolutely. I think it started, some of the bigger major fleets saw this a few years ago.
Yeah.
So they've been into it for a while, and now what we're seeing, smaller fleets and even owner operators is becoming more and more of a factor with them. They're paying more attention to it.
And if the drivers want to learn more about Yokohama and they don't make a show like the Mid-America, where can they go?
Go to yokohamatire.com. We have a very interactive website, and it's continually being upgraded. In fact, later this year, we will add a fuel savings calculator that will actually help them project fuel usage, comparing one product to another. Our products against itself, as well as our products against some of our competitors.
Wow, that's great.
So that's a good interactive analysis tool.
Yeah.
And we'll have some other things on the website also, like a total cost per mile calculator and some other things that'll help, especially the smaller owner operators or smaller fleets, get some of the analysis tools that they need.
Yeah. Rick, thanks for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you having us on.